Hey everyone, who's hungry? It's Jen with Food, It's What I Do. Today, I'm gonna make a large pot of pozole. It's one of my favorite soups, but it does take a long time to make. I used to make it from scratch, but I didn't have it as much as I wanted to. So I found a time-saving trick, and I know all the abuelas are gonna fall out of their chair when they find out that I'm going to use a can of red chili sauce, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. This just means we get to have pozole more often. Pozole is a traditional Mexican soup made with pork and hominy. It then gets topped with goodies like shredded cabbage, cilantro, onions, jalapenos. It's really delicious. However, pozole actually originated from the Aztecs, and they used human sacrificed flesh, and they served it on special occasions. Yum. Then the Spanish came in, they banned cannibalism, thankfully, and now they make pozole with pork. Sometimes I throw in some beef ribs. I don't have it today, but if you do, throw it in there. It makes it, a little extra flavorful. Today I'm going to use a 3 to 4 pound pork butt. I'm going to cube it up into bite-sized pieces, and I'm also going to use a large can of hominy. I think it's 110 ounces. And I'm just gonna make a huge pot of pozole. I'm gonna have extra. I'm going to freeze a big Tupperware of it so I can have some pozole in a couple weeks and I don't have to go through all this trouble. So let's get started. Cut the pork in bite-sized pieces and discard any extra fat. Place the pork in a large soup pot and fill with water about 2 to 3 inches from the top. So let's just bring this to a boil and let boil for a good 20 or 30 minutes. Strain the pork from the broth and rinse off well. You will want to remove all of the grime that comes off the meat so your broth is clean and clear. Strain the rest of the broth through a fine mesh colander and a cheesecloth to ensure that you get all of the grime. Okay, I bring the pot back to a boil. I add a few garlic cloves, bouillon. I do chicken and beef, a couple bay leaves, and my can of red chili sauce. And I let that come back to a boil, and then I simmer for probably 2 hours. Okay guys, when you serve pozole, you serve it alongside a bunch of toppings. Now this to me is my favorite part of the soup. It just brings everything together and I can't have it without it. So let's get all that prepped and ready to go for when the soup is done. Drain and rinse your hominy. Add it to your soup along with some dried oregano. Simmer for another 30 minutes. Okay guys, we've been simmering for a couple hours now. We added our hominy, we added a little bit of oregano. Feel free to spice it up if you like. I spice mine up at the end because my kids also love this soup. So here we go. I'm gonna take my bowl, gonna put a little bit of cabbage. Some onions, jalapenos, radish, oops, let's see how we did. Definitely worth the wait. Hope you guys enjoyed.